I'm wondering if I could sponsor my husband. I've been married to him for 19 years, but he had an issue back in 99. He was trying to enter the country with a fake certificate.
What kind
Is there
of
any type
certificate?
of birth certificate?
Did it say he was a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
How old was he at the time?
He was 23, I believe.
I would have to look at the records, because if you make a false claim to U.S. citizenship, that's a permanent bar to ever getting a green card. There's no waiver. There's also laws that say if you timely retracted your false claim to U.S. citizenship, that would not be a bar. It would just be a misrepresentation. So I would have to look at the records and see exactly what happened, how long it took him to retract, or whether he insisted he was a citizen for 3 days and then they finally realized he's not and deported him.
Okay, because what he was given that time he was with the border officer, the border officer told him not to come back to the country for 5 years.
Yeah, that's for a summary inadmissibility. They always tell you that because they just want to make life easy. They don't want to say you're never allowed back in America, because then they'll have a fight with the guy. So there's two reasons why he potentially can't come back. Is he Canadian? Is that what he was doing? He's a Canadian citizen? What was he doing?
No, he's Mexican.
Oh, so he's coming across the border from Mexico. I understand. So there's two reasons why he's not allowed to come back. One is he had a summary inadmissibility, that's 5 years. And number two is he made a false claim to U.S. citizenship, which may or may not have been timely retracted. If it was timely retracted, he has a misrepresentation, which is a bar for life, but you can do a waiver. Or if it was not timely retracted, he has a false claim to U.S. citizenship, which is also a bar to life, but there is no waiver. So, when they tell you at the border, don't come back for 5 years, they're just trying to make their lives easy, because it's easier to tell somebody 5 years than life. So they only told him half the truth, not the full truth.
How do we know what type
we have to do what's called a Freedom of Information Act request and get a copy of the immigration records and see what happens and then take it from there. It's like a doctor needs to take an x-ray before they operate.
Will immigration tell you his records? I mean, will they hide anything?
Well, they have the right to withhold some documents if it has something to do with their techniques of law enforcement or something like that. But for the most part, they'll give us the records.
Okay.
So hold on one second.